Hi everyone, and today it's just a very short video really, looking at the differences between a cartoon, a stylized drawing, and a realistic drawing. Now, I'm not the best at realism, I've said that a couple of times, but here you can see on the left is my cartoon rat, and on the right is my realistic lion portrait. So, main difference you can see straight away just by looking at them. This one has nice heavy black outlines. Yeah. The heavy outlines give it that instant cartoony stylized look because in real life, if you look at something, there are no outlines. There are no heavy black lines just outlining everything. I mean, if you look at my DS here, I'll put it here, there's no black outlines on that. There's none at all. It's just the shading in it and the lights. That's all it is. But with stylized drawings, you will see a lot of these black outlines. Realism, there aren't any black outlines. Now, I did do a sketch, obviously, because you have to. I didn't just colour it straight away. But I did the pencil lines so lightly that you can't even see them unless I go really, really close in. And the picture blurs up. Handy, that. There we go. Can you see? Hardly any outline. There are a few you can see, but they're not heavy and black like with this one, are they? Look at that. The next one, another main difference between realism and stylized works is how the eyes look. Now here I've given him quite big eyes, quite round expressive eyes, and I've given him a little frown as well. The eyes and the mouth, the general face shape, is also something that is different between realism and stylized works. I set up a poll on Twitter and my DeviantArt, and the responses I got were mainly that people like stylized work because, well, they didn't actually give me a reason. If I'm honest, they did not give me a reason why they like stylized art so much. But if I were to guess, and quite honestly, I like stylized art more than realism, if I were to guess why, I would say that it instantly looks more appealing when done right. So if you see a stylized picture, you can tell the emotion from the mouth, from the eyes. You can see that the basic anatomy and basic structure is exactly the same in a stylized artwork and a realistic artwork, because otherwise it's not going to look like what you want it to. Here on the realism side, you can see that there's no emotion in this picture. This lion, you don't know whether he's happy, you don't know whether he's sad, you don't know whether he's upset. I mean, the stock image I had was simply a lion lying down looking at the camera. Not exactly the most interesting subject matter. The thing which makes realism more interesting, in my opinion anyway, is the detail in it. Now, you can go super detailed on a realistic portrait of anything, but that wouldn't look right on a stylized portrait. So, what do you guys think? Do you enjoy stylized art more than realistic art? Or do you enjoy realistic art more than stylized art? It's all very much personal opinion. But the reason I'm doing this very short video is that I've noticed a lot on YouTube, a lot of, if you look up how to blend things, if you look up how to shade, they're all realistic. They're all realism artists, at least the big ones. And that's great and all, but when you're first starting out, learn what the actual anatomy looks like and use references to help you and all that. But when you're a child, your primary resource are cartoons. I grew up learning to draw from Disney films. I draw in Disney style a lot, as you can tell here. So learning to draw, you tend to pull from cartoons. You don't necessarily pull from your local zoo website, or you don't take a sketchbook out with you if you're 5 years old and draw. I mean, that's all well and good, but you're still not going to get a realistic portrait if you do that. I think, honestly, to show off some techniques, you need the realism. To show off stuff like blending, to show off stuff like detailed shading and sort of anatomy, yes, go realistic. But to show off other things, to show off simpler shading, to show off outlines, to show off how the anatomy works and how to break it down, definitely go for cartoons. So yeah, that was a very short video today, but I just want to know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer cartoons and stylized works, or do you prefer realism and much more photorealistic work? Let me know down in the comments below, and don't be scared to subscribe for more content. Bye now.